I remember a game I used to play with my two brothers growing up called Hot and Cold, where they would hide something in the house somewhere and you'd go looking for it, and the person who had hidden the material would then tell you, you're getting warmer, getting colder, getting warmer, getting colder, hot, hot, hotter, you're getting, oh, it's turning into lava. And you knew that it was imminent, you've got to find this thing. And I had that same image this morning as I was reading some of St. John of the Cross about the nature of God and the quest for God. And he wrote this beautiful paragraph that I'm going to read to you right now. It says, you may inquire, you might want to know, since he whom my soul loves is within me, why don't I find him or experience him? The reason is that he remains concealed, and you do not also conceal yourself in order to find and experience him. If you want to find a hidden treasure, you must enter the hiding place secretly, and once you have discovered it, you will also be hidden just as the treasure is hidden. Since then, your beloved bridegroom is the treasure hidden in a field for which the wise merchant sold all of his possessions in Matthew 13, and that field is your soul. In order to find him, you should forget all your possessions, all creatures, and hide in the secret inner room of your spirit. And there, closing the door behind you, which is your will to all things, you should pray to your Father in secret. Remaining hidden with him, you will experience him in hiding, that is, in a way transcending all language and all feeling. We get so many clues in that one paragraph. Each one that you get, you can sort of feel like getting hotter, oh, getting colder. But the things that he alludes to, the important points that he makes in there, is this idea of concealing, being concealed. And it's hidden, not because it's purposely hidden, but because it's hidden behind all the things that we understand. You know, that very last paragraph in there that he says, remaining hidden with him, you will experience him in hiding. That is, and he tells you what hiding is here. He says, in a way transcending all language and all feeling. You see, it's not about this. We live in this. All of our outgoing feelings, all of the thoughts and excitements of the mind, the ego, the sense of I, who we are, what's our destiny, what do we have to do, what do we have to accomplish, where do we have to go, what do we have to be? All of these things. And these are the things that beloved, the bridegroom of the heart, is hiding behind. So you can't go march boldly into all of those things, into language and mind and this world and feeling in order to find him, because that's where he's hiding. He's hiding behind those things. You have to get rid of them. And what is this idea of being hidden? What is that? It's being unseen. What is being unseen? It's getting rid of that horrible ego, that I, all the time, I. We measure the whole experience of the universe from this, from me. It's all there for me. And we're caught in that kind of thinking. And this idea of silence, this idea of meditation, this idea of being, this idea of being in the now, in the present, it's all pointing at the same thing. Get out of the world of ideas. You have no idea what that is. That's why it's hidden. That's why we're looking. That's why we're lost. That's why we're deluded. What is it to be beyond thought? Stop thinking about it. That's confusing. And then he says, closing the door behind you. And he says, which is your will to everything. Having a will of your own. A will that doesn't arise from inspiration inside, from that unknown oneness, but a will that's from the mind. It's like, I want this, I need this, I'm going to get that, I'm going to do this. That self-determination, that will that is of ego, it's got to go. You've got to close that door behind you. And then in that silence, because when the ego quiets, boy, the world becomes rich. The experience of being becomes full, becomes alive and bubbling with amazing, amazing things of being. Things not of the senses, things not of the mind, things that disappear in the twinkle of a thought, things that disappear in the momentary blockage of an I want, I will. Yes, that which you seek is deep within you, hidden. To find it, you also must be hidden. You must also become nameless, become selfless. You also must lay down any form of need or want, any intention, and simply be open, aware, and receptive to everything at once. You're getting warmer.